What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Use It to Lose It. My name is Kobojo. Last episode, we ended off in Mystery Lake's camp office. We are hurting for food, and we were waiting for some things to cure up so we could make our bow. But to be quite honest, after doing some thinking, I don't think we have the time to wait around here. And I don't think we have the time to wait around here and keep our food so low while we wait for the guts to cure. So we can make the bow. So my thought was we're gonna go to Coastal Highway today. I don't know if this is a good idea. I don't know if we're going to make it without losing well fed, but Coastal Highway is a region we haven't been to before. There should be plenty of food there, at least till we get our bow up. Yes, it's going to be a little bit more dangerous. Yes, it's a far journey, but I think ultimately this is the better way to do about it. Even if we lose well fed, we can get it back pretty quickly. We just need a little bit of food to tie us over. I'm gonna grab some of these sticks. There's one place I do want to go before we go to Coastal Highway. And I can't remember if we've been to it or not, if we went to the lookout. I honestly don't even know if I want to go there. We got lucky last episode with the meat on the deer carcass. We got lucky with the meat on the deer carcass last episode. That was like 2-ish pounds of meat. Yeah, I don't know if I want to go to the lookout. Oh. I know we've checked in here, but I just want to check one more time. Floating crow feather, that's cool. Cool. This was one of my favorite POIs when I first started playing, was this topped over train wreck. Yeah, we found this deer. We started a fire and we harvested it for its meat. And that was enough to get us going for a little while. But food goes by quick in the quiet apocalypse. So here we are. Yeah, I think we're going to make our way to Coastal Highway. We have a couple of spots in between that might offer us some food, just enough to get by. But there is the... I almost said passing gas. It's not a passing gas. Different game. It's the Quonset garage that has a workbench. There's also the fishing huts there on the way in. There's a ton of cattails on the river. So plenty of opportunities for food, plenty of opportunities for survival. Now, this wasn't my original plan, because I originally wanted to go to Mystery Lake, back to Broken Railroad, to the Far Territories. But I don't want to go to Broken Railroad or the Far Territories without a bow. So, with that being said, Coastal Highway seems like our best bet. Now, we do have a couple of rose-hip pies on us. We do have a couple of rose-hip pies on us. We do have all of our cured stuff on us. So we should be pretty okay. Check in here real quick. I know we've been in here before, but we'll just take another look. So we should be okay till we get there, but after we get there is going to be a completely different story. I do want to check the, I'm not going to check the dam, although we might go in there briefly just to quickly check the dam. I think we already looted most of it, but I do definitely want to check the cabins outside first. The cabins in the truck right outside the dam. I think the dam's already been looted. I mean, I know I looted it on the way from Pleasant Valley to here, but I don't know if I left anything in there. I'm like almost 100% positive I didn't. What is that over there? Oh, another deer carcass. Hell to the yeah, brother. I hear ptarmigans, too. Alright. We might as well get this deer carcass. We need the food anyway. Let's start a fire. It is a little late, but there is a mall building inside of Crumbling Highway. Was Crumbling Highway to Desolation Point? I forget. Oh, Crumbling Highway is on the way to Desolation Point. There should be a small building that we can take refuge in on the way to Coastal. What do we want to make? I want to make something. We're going to make... We're going to make some... How much water do I have on me? Half a gallon. Let's make some water. Just a little bit of water. I don't have a can on me. How unfortunate. What do we got for food quick? Just something to tie us over for a little bit while we harvest this. Our energy's good. We just drink cooking oil. Would that be allowed? Oh, we could just eat these acorns. 96 calories. Yeah. Hopefully that gets us just over the edge a little bit. We have a burdock too. I saw the burdock. We have a burdock. It's gonna be here. Let's eat that as well. And let's harvest up this deer. I don't even know how much meat is on this deer. 4.2 pounds. Let's go. All right, we're going to do 2 pounds at a time. 2.2 pounds at a time. Yeah, we still have this hacksaw on us, so we might as well use it. I keep meaning to break it down for the weight, but honestly, it comes in handy so often. I feel like maybe we should just leave it for these frozen carcasses. We're gonna cook this venison. We got 30 minutes there. All right, let's let that cook. There's another burdock over here. We can grab that. That's going to be nice and going to be a nice backup. I'm debating if I want to try and get a ptarmigan. I don't think I do. As much as I would love to get a ptarmigan, I don't think now's the time. Excuse you, bucko. You. I mean, he killed it. It's probably not that much meat, but I could get the insulation for the insulated bedroll. Yeah, maybe. What else could I get? The feathers. There might be a gut in there, and again, it's like the rabbits, right? You gotta take the whole thing. I don't think it's worth it right now. 4 minutes until ready, 7 minutes till ready. Bro, can you go away? You're making me uneasy. Alright, we don't need to eat that food right now, but it is definitely good to have. I grabbed the cooking pot, I think, right? I did. I got a cooking pot. No cans. Probably should have grabbed an extra can or a skillet or something, but I did not. We are super stinky, which is super dangerous, but with the magical torch in hand, we shall prevail. I promise we will prevail. It's a little late. But I think we'll be okay. Let's check out these trailers. Hat. I think we've already searched these. Ruined maple syrup. I guess we did not search these. That maple syrup would have been awesome. I don't want to take that. Ruined maple syrup. Oh, man. Practical gunsmithing. I guess it stays there, right? There's no reason to take it. We can't eat it, right? Well, you know... I can eat it. But I'm probably going to get food poisoning. So I think we eat it before bed. Papa Reishi. And head to Sleepville. With 0%, I can eat it. And we don't have cooking 5. I think we could do that. I think we could do that. Stump remover. Board sucks. Alright, nothing. No bueno. We're not going to search that first aid kit. Antiseptic would be awful to find. As much as you're like, sure, I would love antibiotics. I would love antibiotics. I would love a bandage. What else would I actually love to find in a first aid kit right now? Honestly, probably not much. Bandage, antibiotics. I don't even want painkillers because I already have like 2 bottles of those. If we found any old man beard lichen, that'd be really cool. If we found rose hips or anything like that, I don't even know if they spawn in the containers. But if we found those, that would be really nice. Other than that, I don't really want anything from the first aid kit. So, but I think the potential weight of the antiseptic is not worth the gamble on literally anything else when we can find less expensive carry weight wise first aid resources. Now, I think there might be another deer over here. I mean, there's definitely a deer. I can hear him prancing, but I mean like a dead deer. There should be a cave around here somewhere that we can hide out in. Yep, like right over here. Yep, and there's another deer. We might sleep in that cave. Although, I don't know how much sleep we're going to get because we are very not tired. That's a little deer that we could absolutely 100% harvest up for some more meat. Man, these torches all suck. And plenty of food right here. Start a fire. Go. Nine minutes for 3.5 pounds. Or 2.2 pounds. I'm watching our hunger. I might cancel. No. Alright, we're good. Go cook this up. What we got for food here? 960 calories. We're going to hold on to that for now. I just want to get something small in my stomach. Do I have anything small? Alright, you know what? Let's just eat one of these steaks. Nice. And let's go get that last piece of meat. I'd like to keep trekking today if I can. But I also got to grab what I can while I can so that I can... Okay. Animal fat can be used as a decoy. backpack over here. Hell yeah, we just got so much food. Yeah, I knew going to another region was going to be a good idea. We got an hour. Yeah, I knew this was going to be a good idea. We lose a little bit of time on our curing. But if we get new food, it doesn't matter, right? Doesn't matter how long our stuff takes to cure. I mean, it does. But as long as we get our stuff cured before we run out of food, so that we can hunt, we should be just fine. All right, and we're off again. Weather doesn't look too bad. We're gonna hope that it holds. Cross your fingers. This transition zone is a little long and is a little risky. I think there's one more deer over in this area too. There's a bunch of birch saplings, but we're gonna pass on those because carry weight, and it's not like I can stockpile them, you know? If I could stockpile them at a base, absolutely, I'd probably take those, but since I gotta turn them into arrows to keep them on me for anything useful, I'd rather not. Just leave them there. They're not going anywhere. Yeah, I do think there's another deer down here. Okay, yeah, that's a deer. I thought that was a cougar for a second. I do think there's another deer down here, but we might pass on that deer because I am getting pretty over encumbered. And I'd really like to not be too over encumbered. Being over encumbered slows us down, but also makes us, since we're heavy, we burn more calories. And that's kind of what I want to avoid. Ugh, sorry guys, my nose is bothering me. I feel like I got like the nose tickles. I think there's a way. Yeah, see, here's that other deer I was talking about, right? And then from here, if we had a rope, we could deploy a rope. The rope's over there, though. And then we could go down. But obviously we don't want to do that because we're looking to go over that way. Take a look over here. I'm trying to see if there's a way from over here to over there easily. Yeah, I think it's right here. It's been a while since I've made this transition. We will ignore the corpse. I will take the roses. And we can take this. Oh. No, 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 no. Alright, we're good. I think there's a flare gun down there. But Not worth the trek right now. Um... So yeah, across here, and then we come up this way, and this should bring us to Coast, Coastal Highway. Yeah, that's the word. I keep wanting to say Crumbling Highway, but this is not Crumbling Highway. Crumbling Highway is from Coastal Highway to Desolation Point. That's the next transition zone we're probably going to go to. Because if we're already coming this far to Coastal Highway, we're probably going to go to Desolation Point next. We have enough food now. It is getting late, but this what do you want to call it? This path, this trek is pretty it's pretty straightforward. It's kind of hard to get lost on this journey, in my opinion. Now I'm gonna get lost, I'm sure. So I don't mind coming down this way a little bit just to see what's down here. This is a cave. There's the climbing rope. Feels like it's so dark in here. The backpack. Alright, that's fine. Some wood we're gonna leave. Debating if I want to spend the night in that cave. The wind is picking up and it's getting colder. I think that might be a smart idea. Might not be a bad idea. So we are gonna grab this wood. Move this all the way to the back of the cave. Plop it down right there. And let's start her up. Two hours should be plenty of time. Oops. We could make more cooking oil. I have plenty of cooking oil to make. I don't think I need another thing of cooking oil. I think we want to make another. Oh no, I don't want to make a burdock. I want to make. I do want to prepare burdock, but I don't want to make burdock tea. I think burdock is much more useful as a food source. So what's cool about burdock, it's in first aid, is you can either, I think it's actually in here first. So it's either you got burdock root, which you can turn into prepared burdock, which is like almost 300 calories, or you can boil that into a tea, and then with the tea you have basically an extra reishi. But because reishi's so abundant, I don't see a reason to ever use it over reishi when I can use that as a food source. Besides the fact that burdock's cup is a lot prettier. So maybe if you're doing some decor thing, it might be better. How much cloth do I have on me? 8 pieces of cloth? That's not that much. Let's, drop this stuff down to cure. If I had, like, a bunch of cloth on me and I wanted to get rid of it, I'd be repairing these and then breaking them down. Let's see here. I want to look at something. 0.63, 0.74, 0.02, 0.33, 0.44, 0.26, 0.44, 0.39, 0.44. It says 1.65 pounds. I feel like just getting rid of these two is already less weight than this, but the problem is I have to use this to get rid of it, versus this stuff can be used as a decoy as well. I don't know if it's worth it to... It needs 2.2 pounds of animal fat we're going to get rid of to make how much cooking oil? I think we're still going to hold off. Let's add in this cedar. Add in this fir. Add in that one stick. We're just not very tired. So I'm trying to find ways to kill the time so that we can sleep. We'll make more acorns. Got a lot of stuff to prepare. Prepare this burdock. We're gonna have to eat in a minute. Let us eat that candy bar. I was kind of hoping that we were gonna get food poisoning from that candy bar. So here's the thing too. I'm gonna eat the maple syrup, right? We're gonna eat this, like, today, I think. Like, right now. So what I could do, right before bed, what I could do, here's a thought, thinking. We're thinking. Big brain blast. This is, like, 100% gonna give me food poisoning. These are also, like, 100% gonna give me food poisoning. Eat all of it quickly, take the reishi, go to bed. Like, food poisoning does not extrapolate. It does not get bigger. I think that's the best idea, right? We just eat what's going to give us food poisoning. This stuff I don't care about because this is going to go up 50%. This is not what I want to worry about. When we cook that, that's going to go up. But we could get rid of all this. Flop our reishi, go to bed. And we're sitting pretty, you know what I mean? Right? Like, now we have food poisoning taken care of. We have that meat, or not that meat, the fat out of our inventory. Plenty of food in our belly. You know what I mean? Like, now we're doing pretty good, right? I think it's worth it. I'm worried that there might be a drawback of food of animal fat that I'm not sure about. That's gonna just like blop 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 and kill our condition. So that's the only concern I have. But I think we're gonna be okay. I did do research on it before. It just said basically like 100% chance for food poisoning. Yay! Oops. I'm gonna grab that in a second. I just want to move these. Do we need to make more water? Yes. Yes, we do. Yeah, I'm just worried I'm not going to be able to sleep for 10 hours if I go to bed right now. Because I'm just so awake. And so, we're trying to do things to pass the time. I have a birch bark. I have a reishi. So let's warm these up. Do a little bit more. Oh, let's do these rose hips. How's our clothes? I think I don't know, maybe we're not. Like, how does this be darker than when I look through smoke? Maybe it's not really dark, the smoke is just white. I don't know. Let's eat that. Our last acorn. Let's eat some of these cattails quick. Got an hour and 4. You think we could sleep for 10 hours right now? Alright. I think we're gonna have to go for it. Let's do it. I think we got a good plan. Food poisoning. Eat. 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 Reishi, drink it. Birch bark, drink it. I'm not thirsty. Pick up our cooking pot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then we're gonna do 2 more hours right after this. Oh, hypothermia. We're freezing. Oh god, hypothermia risk. We are not doing so well. Oh god. Start fire. Go. Oh man, that was the opposite of what I wanted to happen. Our condition's awful. Immediately add a coal. That's why we keep coal on us. 10 sticks. Get that thing up. Eat us up. Move the bedroll back here. You know, I didn't realize how dark this cave was. I don't... Feels like 93. Feels like 57. I think I slept on the wrong side of the cave. There's a line in these caves that generally... We gotta get a couple more hours of sleep in. That generally, Yeah, I feel bad wasting that fire, especially with that coal. Alright, food poisoning's healed. Let's pick up our bedroll. It's midday. Let's just add a little bit of fuel to this fire. And then what I want to do is we're going to drop. Drop that one. Drop that. Make another reishi there. Oh, I didn't want to make reishi. I want to make birch bark. That's rough. We'll be alright. We'll be alright. This was not thought out well. I think what happened is it was dark, and I must have hit like this and been like, okay, this is the back of the cave. And usually there's a line in the cave where, like, feels like 35, and then you come, like, I can't show you because the fire's going. But you come further in, and it's like, feels like 82. And you're like, that's the warm part of the cave. Like, we wanna be going there. Like, that's where we wanna sleep. And that's what you do. But I don't know if maybe I wasn't far back enough, or maybe I was, but it didn't make a difference because, you know, cold. But, unsure. We won't know, but we should be okay. If a wolf looks at us the wrong way, we're kind of dead. Just see what it's like outside with the warming up. Still -2. We need to recuperate some sticks, so we'll be picking sticks up on the way. Yeah, I think that food poisoning trick was actually a good idea. You know, shout-outs to Survivor Mike for teaching me that. Because I watched one of his no-goa runs, and, you know, no one gets out alive, right? Or Dead Man? I think that's what it was, Dead Man. And that's what he did. He would eat something that might give him food poisoning. And if he got food poisoning, it was like, eat, reishi bed, you know? And if he didn't get food poisoning, then he'd be like, oh, okay, cool, you know, whatever. So, yeah, shout-outs to him. We're gonna grab those reishis, or not those reishis, those rose hips. No. We cannot afford to take a bunch more condition loss right now. We cannot. Dude, this cave is so pretty. I love this. This is so pretty. I'm sure y'all have heard by now, but there's Black Frost is coming out. I'm really excited for that game. I think we're going to be playing that on this channel as well. Black Frost is The Long Dark 2. That game's going to be really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. Cool, 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 cool. Alright, and now we come to Anxiety Land. This always gives me the heebies, man. This is always the heebies. Like, this part ain't bad, right? This part ain't bad at all. Look at this. We even got, like, a beautiful view over here. We got a beautiful waterfall over here. Such a far drop. Look at that. But, oh, did they get rid of it? Oh, it's probably further. Oh, no, there's this part right here. This is heebies, man. Look at this. You gotta cross this stuff. Even though I know you can just cross pretty easily, freaks me out, dude. Freaks me right out. I think that part used to be longer. I thought that part used to be longer. I think it might be coming up. I think it's a little bit later on. Like I said, this transition's long. But it's been a while since I've done this transition. So I could be mistaken. I don't know. We lost our warming up. And we are at 50% cold. I might... I didn't put the teas in the thermoses. I forgot to do that. We're going to get in here real quick. Yeah, here we go. Leave ravine. Yeah, all of our teas are cold now. Coastal Highway. Destination has been made. Now we just got to get to safety. Shouldn't be too bad to get to safety from here. I'll admit it's been a while since I've been to Coastal Highway though. So, but I'm gonna say we're gonna go down here, and this should intersect with a road and a wolf apparently. I'll light up a torch. Throw the torch. Grab that. Grab that. Now we got a fresh torch. Yep, we're gonna follow this down. This should intersect with the road, and then we're gonna follow the road over. That way. We're gonna want to stop probably at some time soon and warm up a little bit. Okay, I did bring my bedroll. There should be some fishing huts down this way a little bit, I think. There's another wolf over there. Give him a wide berth. We're a little less stinky now that we don't have all that animal fat on us. But we are going to need to stop and make a fire. I mean, it's a beautiful day. We could make a mag lens fire today. We are going to want to stop and make a fire because we don't want to take cold condition damage. That's not going to be good for us. That's not going to be good for us at all. We'll grab an extra stone, just nice to have on us. We have a good amount of food. I think we have enough food to last us for a couple of days now. Between the deer meat and the rest of the stuff that we grabbed, the whatever. So we don't need to grab those cattails right now. In like any other situation, I'd just be grabbing them. But because I have to take the heads, I don't want to grab them. We got like 3 pounds of cattail heads on us. Instead of making a fire, I would really love to find a building. Bear Creek Campground. Foreshadowing. Foreshadowing. Okay, when I said foreshadowing, I was being facetious. I was not really thinking about it. Alright. Alright, restore condition has expired. Warming up has expired. We're hitting the red and the cold. I think we're close to a building. Although I'm not 100% sure. Oh, yeah, right there, right there. Okay, hell yeah, hell yeah. Okay, so we don't need to make a fire right now. We can just get one of those buildings, sleep an hour. That'll warm us right up. And we can get back on our merry way. Or we can stay there for a little while if we want to. I would like to get to Quonset today, though. That's kind of the idea. Yeah. Hypothermia. Yep. Fishing camp. Alright, inside. Alright. While we're here. We'll grab a book. Drink that. Drink another one. One hour. Open this up. All right. Yeah, I forgot how much I actually like Coastal Highway. I really do think this is a nice spot. I really do think this is a nice region to base in. And I did think about this, but this wasn't in my considerations when I was when I decided I wanted to move to Coastal Highway. The trader's here. So if we want to do any trading, the trader's here. So I haven't messed with trading at all. I don't know anything about it. I mean, I know a little bit about it. But we are in the traders region. So if we do decide we want to do some trading, we're here. Look. You can also get to Desolation Point from here. Not that there's anything in Desolation Point that I really want, but I also do like Desolation Point as a region. Would be kind of cool. I mean, we're already this far. We might as well, right? I know this ice is safe to walk across, but I think I'd really rather just follow the road. We're going to see what those crows are calling about. Carcass, all right. I think we just let him be for now. Wait, not carcass, corpse. I mean, I guess it's a human carcass, but that sounds wrong. That sounds wrong to say, human carcass. I think our next goal, after we get the bow, besides stabilizing food, is going to be to make a wolfskin coat. I really do think that's next on our agenda. Maybe a bear skin. I don't think there's any moose in Desolation or in Coastal Highway or Desolation Point, so we can't get the moosehide satchel. Although that is also something high on my agenda list, so it might be worth migrating for once we have the bow made. It might be worth migrating for. When I did my whiteout challenge, we spent a lot of time in this region. It is a really nice region. I really like this region. There's something over there. We'll leave that alone for now. Just want to get to Quonset. Plenty of fishing huts here too, so what we could do is we could do fishing if we get line. Now that we have 4 guts on us, because I think we grabbed the guts from the deer too. That we grabbed in Mystery Lake. So we could make some line. We could make a tip up. We could do some fishing. That would absolutely... I ain't fucking around, wolf. Alright, what we're gonna do here... Oh, no, don't drop that. There we go. Drop that. Back up. Did he grab that bat? He did not. All right. I'm gonna book it. Get some distance between me and him. An extra flare is always nice. Ugh, the trek to Quonset is so far. Like right here, so far. Look at all those wolves. I'm so scared right now. I'm so scared right now. He's right around the corner. So you can only have one wolf on you at a time. So that's why that one's growling. That one up there is stalking me, and the other one laid off. Because you can only have one wolf stalking you at a time. So the other wolf was just growling, and then the other wolf took right off. Now this is going to be a dangerous spot. Because there are a lot of wolves around here. But with the magic torch, we should be okay. Made it. We fucking made it. Quonset, here we are. Look at this. Hell yeah, brother. Home sweet home, man. Got bed. Cardboard box. Fire barrel for fires. Bunch of stuff in here. Workbench. Food. Look at all that food. Oats. I've never been so happy to see oats in my life. Simple tools. Nice. That means we can repair things. Dusting sulfur. Radio. Beautiful. I'm so excited. But we're going to have to properly loot this place next episode. For now, I think we're going to call this episode here. But yeah, we're going to call this episode here. I want to thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you guys enjoyed the episode, please consider hitting that thumbs up button. If you guys are looking forward to more of the long, dark, and or other survival game content, please consider hitting that subscribe button. It helps me out very, very much. Until next time, guys, I will see you in the next episode. Have a good one.